Welcome to week 15 of science. So, as you can see in front of us, we have the human body, and we will continue to learn about the last two systems that make up our human body. So far, we've learned about two, the skeletal and the circulatory system. So, we realize that if we don't have bones, we're going to be a complete blob. And if we don't have circulation, meaning blood and oxygen going through our body, that nothing in our body, including us, will survive. So these last two systems we'll be talking about this week are the parts of the body that allow us to move and to be able to feel things. We will be first focusing on this guy, the muscular system. So if you were to, and please, as I've told you a couple of times already this week, please do not do what I'm about ready to tell you. If you were to peel back your skin, this is what you would see underneath it. These are your muscles. Your muscles are very important to how the body works. Without muscles, we do not move. As I sit in front of you right now, my head goes forward and my hands come up. None of that would be able to happen if I did not have my muscles. Our muscles, as you can see, some are very long, some are very short. Muscles are very similar to the bones. We have nearly 700 muscles in our body. We know bones, we have 206. Do we need all bones for our body to work properly? No. And muscles are the exact same way. We don't need all of them. However, if we are missing some muscles, then certain things will not move exactly right. What we'll be learning about specifically with these muscles is how they help our movements, how they work, and how they operate so that we are able to move the parts of our body that we need to. The other system we will be talking about this week is this guy, the nervous system. So, our nervous system is what helps us to react. So, for example, and you'll see this later in the week. If I was to right now grab my arm and pinch myself, I feel it pinching. It's hurting. It's burning. It does not feel good. Our nervous system takes this pinching and it actually sends the feeling through my arm and up into our brain. So when you take a look at our picture here of the nervous system, this yellowish orange thing, that is our brain. And all of these little tiny yellow lines, these are our nerves. So that pain goes up the nerve through my arm, as you can see, and it travels up to my brain. And it tells my brain that hurts. And it sends the message back down my arm, right to my hand where I was pinching, to let my body know, hey, if you want that to quit hurting, let go. And then quit. So it's very similar to like when you touch something hot. If you touch something hot, you'll notice you'll pull away almost immediately. That is how fast our nervous system works. So as we look into the nervous system this week, we will learn about two different parts of it. We have our central nervous system, which consists of our brain, and this yellow line going straight down, which is your spine. And that really controls how the information gets to the arms, the legs, the toes, the fingers. These little lines, these nerves that we see, these are called peripheral nervous system. And they connect to our spine so that it can travel up to the brain. So, what it comes down to this week is very simple. Without a skeleton, without circulation, without muscles, and without nerves, our body doesn't work. Just like most things, all four of those things rely on one another for our body to do exactly what it needs to do. If we are missing one, so if I have muscles, if I have bones, and I have circulation, if I don't have nerves, then if I touch something hot, um, I would lose my hand. I would lose my skin because I wouldn't remember to pull it away. If I had nerves, if I had a skeleton, if I had circulation, but didn't have muscles, I couldn't move. So let's go ahead and jump into this week's lesson and see what we can learn about the body.